Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Fake here on first down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That was going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. And they do finally get him at the 12. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. It leads to 2nd. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That's another Falcon. Robinson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd. Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by.
For the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 8 yards. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now this will be caught by Mooney. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block.
Aiden Hutchinson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's complete to Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and a yard.
Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. And here now come the Falcons. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's take over.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop the throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Option play, here's Robinson.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Play 3 of the drive now is successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
And 12 at the 41-yard
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
This went into the hands of Pitts.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Kyle Pitts
With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
and the Falcons.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well. Really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield, and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help offset the 1 interception.
Absolutely. Just that 1 pick with the 3 touchdowns so far.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him yet again. Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Quick slant to Watson.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
It's a 10-yard
Byron Young.
Brings up 2nd.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Kyle Pitts. Incomplete.
So out come the Falcons now.
And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Roberts. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll set up to throw. Check. Oh, no, lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.